Hi, it's Sandra LaFlamme, and I'm a realtor here in the Siesta Key area, and this home is coming on the market in Boat Ranch tomorrow afternoon. And the nice thing about the market report, as you see anywhere in the United States, you're watching Sarasota, Florida, the #1 place to move in the whole area here. Siesta Key has 35 miles of beach frontage and 89 golf courses in the area. What that means to you, if you're neither a golfer or a beacher, is the lifestyle of a lot of green space shows off in this particular neighborhood absolutely wonderfully. And it was just raining 3 minutes ago, so there's a little bit of fog coming off the street, but it cleans up really nicely and quickly, and that's why I have my sunglasses. The photographer is here right now, and it gives me an opportunity to give you a quick tour and talk about of the 700 plus closings that we've had in the last 7 days. I'm always giving you market numbers. The realtors and the brokers who are getting very organized at helping their sellers understand. Now, we take a bunch of extra steps here. Let's see if I can walk into enough shade here where you can see me. We take a bunch of extra steps to make it easy for, if you're in town and you're buying and you walk through the door, it's absolutely everything that you've already read about the home, and then your inspections are just confirming. The sellers are already prepared to fix what they're going to fix, and of course disclose. But the as-is contracts are becoming less and less acceptable for many brokers because sellers don't mind making the repairs. But with this level of mayhem and everyone looking to move and do it circumspectly, the Florida Bar approved contract that has repair limits. It's a very nice contract, and the blanks are up to us to fill in, but it calls for a buyer who understands there's a difference between general repairs and the exact description of what is considered general maintenance, what is considered, as an example, tomorrow when we do the pre-listing inspection, if we find something ridiculous like a roof leak, then it's going to be disclosed and fixed. And the contracts, the purchase contracts, call for that in the line 400s of your purchase contracts. And that is, if there's anything where somebody needs to move in and close knowing that there's repairs, if there's a repair that has not been made, then 125% of that repair is talked about in those lines when it talks about everything that happens in Florida. We could have a hurricane come through here next week, which I don't believe we're going to, but just as an example, we know natural things happen to homes and things need to be repaired. Therefore, in Florida, we already account for it in our contracts. We fill in those blanks. It's accounted for. Certain things require an addendum, certain things require escrow. It's easy to read. It's more than 11 pages. The first 2 pages are price, time, and consideration. The remaining pages are the Bar Association has believed with the Realtor Association that they've written statute language and given definitions, criterias, examples, so that you as a civilian, when you're buying, we can put this together with you and even provide it to you up front. So you know what the blanks are, you know what's going on, and you know you're protected in the state of Florida. The Bar Association here has done everything that they can to make sure that that is clearly written out in that contract. And the nice thing, if you're working with a realtor like myself, who, if I have a question, I just call up the bar hotline that's provided with my very own fees. And I've been doing that for over 20 years. They know every realtor and when we call, what we talk about. And if there's anything that I don't understand, that's my opportunity to check with the lawyer who I'm speaking to. Am I understanding? Am I rephrasing it with understanding? And then I'm not going to practice law without a license. What am I free to say? Because I'm not going to practice law without a license. However, I have a duty to monitor that contract and make sure that no lawsuits are created. And so I'm going to talk to them, and they have years of recorded lines with me of me learning how to rephrase and diligently read those sentences with meaning so that when you check with your own personal attorney over and make sure it's somebody who's bar approved in Florida and admitted as a specialist in real estate. Everyone needs to be specialized these days. There's so much going on in law that you have to be very specialized. And reading that contract, I will believe and predict that I'll be happy to give it to you up front when you're thinking about buying something in Florida, so that as you have questions, I can not only read it to you with meaning, but provide for you opportunities to check what you're reading with your own attorney, which as a realtor, our number one thing, ethics, we are to find your price and motivation, or what matters to you as far as money is concerned. At any point in time across the board, yes, we in the contracts are not the expert. There are certain experts for everything. You should always consult an attorney. However, having that piece of paper in your hand, you can educate yourself up front so that it doesn't lead you in a direction so that you're caused to feel like, oh, I've got a situation here. So I'm going to turn the camera around just for a moment. You see a little bit of fog in the area. Maybe it's the fog on my camera because it was raining just a little bit ago. I'll try to clean off that lens. And I'll see if I can walk around the house without getting in Anton's way while he's taking pictures. Hold on. The flat tile roof is preferred. It's easier to maintain, it's easier to fix. Hey, if Tesla ever comes out with their tiles that put on your roof that harness solar energy, then you got a home run already having a flat tile roof because it blends right in. And this home has plantation shutters, very light and bright. And it has a preserved view. And it is beautiful back here and private as I walk around past the pool equipment. Perfect place. You do not want that pool equipment near your master suite, looking into the back mother-in-law bedroom, which is now used as an office and workout room. So even the back mother-in-law apartment area with its own bathroom. This home has a lot of bedrooms and a lot of bathrooms. Private pool, screened. And we have all the lights on because Anton's in there taking pictures. Pavered, oversized pool with places for, in their case, they had parents and grandbabies learn to swim in this pool. It's on the south side of the home. So we all know in Florida, we love that because that means, look at that. It's full sun all day long. This home does not have a pool heater because the pool heats up from the sun. Oh, the sun came out. That's what it does in Florida. Especially here. Having lots of rain helps it stay this wonderfully green. Very private. Large homes on large lots. Of course, I'm outside, so you can hear, I think I hear the landscapers are back working. And we're right off of Whitfield and University. When you look at your GPS, you'll find out this is the quadrant of town that you don't get stuck in traffic. You have 6 different ways to get to University, or 76 different ways to get to Honore, Lockwood Ridge Road, jump down on Tuttle, or go straight to the beaches or out to golfing. like kind homes, but not cookie cutter. How pretty is this? Whoop, I'm not gonna invade his privacy. This home has plantation shutters. You're gonna see this home has marble floors. For those of you who've traveled to Europe and Mexico quite a bit, you're gonna see floors like what you see in homes over there that have been around for 1,000 years, because these folks have a beautiful heritage of knowing that and having that experience growing up. So this home has that. So if you have any questions, this will be on the market tomorrow after we finish the pre-listing inspection report and we know exactly what it is that the seller needs to disclose. There's a number of other things that will be available as soon as it comes on the market. And they're looking to help someone move in and enjoy this wonderful neighborhood in the Sarasota, Bradenton area. This is a Sarasota address here in Moat Ranch. And move right in, ready to go. These folks are going to be with kids that are raising their grandkids in another state, and they're going for it. They're going to be out there with their grandkids and have a lot of fun with their lifestyle there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll keep you posted of what's happening in the market. Just a quick recap from last week's video. If you haven't seen it, we are in a place where we're always, if we're working with a buyer in all price points, we want to help you understand that many things are in multiple offers. It will take highest and best by a certain date. If predictably, for my team and many other teams, we're already putting an escalator clause in there based on your criteria and your desire and your perfect move-in home. And also, if you need a mortgage, then we got to make sure we have your tax returns and pay stubs already pulled, and prepare for an escalator clause. And that is if you go over listing price. We're making sure we list these homes right at what they're going to appraise at, and not everything is selling at what it's appraising for. It's selling for above that. So when we're talking about a gap addendum, that's what we mean. And for those of us who are being very thorough, which many of us, well, there's at least 300 of us that do more than 2 transactions a year. And for all the people just getting their license or just getting started or only handle a couple of transactions, then what we're enabling you to do in saying this out loud is, in your particular transaction, be prepared that the home may not appraise, but because of what is going on in the marketplace, it could go for a couple of pennies over what the listing price is. But we're doing our best to make sure that we list it at what the home will appraise, and also giving those disclosures up front, so that depending on who you are as a buyer and what job you have and what neighborhood you want to be in, we're making sure we give you a right fit right at the very beginning, so that when you're ready to move, we make it much easier for you by giving you the parameters of what's happening in the marketplace. If you have any other questions, just messenger me. I'm Sandra LaFlamme with eXp Realty, Sandra@sandralaflamme.com, or you can call me directly at 941-961-5069. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.